Turn it up, clocking out, driving home, or just turning on. We got the remedy for the daily grind, Monday through Friday. 3:30 to 5:30 EST. Get ready for the shift. It's the Taz effect. It's the Taz effect. Changing up your view, bringing news, history, and commentary to you. 2 hours of power, 5 days a week. It's the real talk and the truth that you see. Yeah.
Tune your dial, clear your head. Listen up to what's being said.
Yeah.
Hey.
Kick it off on Mutual Aid Monday. We're giving back, helping the community. You're staying on track. And Tuesday rolls around and the studio gets blessed. It's Talk About It Tuesday with the smoking hot mess.
From the middle of the week, we're leveling up your brain. Prison Wednesday is here to break the mundane.
Surprising guests who enhance the whole world. Watch the knowledge and the stories get unfurled. It's the Taz effect, changing up your view, bringing news, history, and commentary to you. 2 hours of power, 5 days a week. It's the real talk and the truth that you see. Now Thursday hits and the lines open wide. No placeholders here, nowhere to hide. Think about it Thursday, yeah, the mic is all yours. Call in, chat live, let's open up the door. And just like that, the weekend's inside. We're wrapping up the weekend, we're doing it right. Fun News Friday is the ultimate news party. Coasting you into the weekend, feeling good and hearty. 3:30 to 5:30, making your daily check. Lock it in, turn it up. You just
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me here for the Taz Effect Daily News in a way you did not know you could use. For those listening in over the radio airwaves from GCPR.live or through our Android or iOS apps, thank you for tuning in. And for those listening and watching from all around the social media sphere, hey, how you doing? So glad you could come through. It is Monday, which means it is Mutual Aid Monday. And this week we are spotlighting RAM because, as they say, healthcare shouldn't be a luxury. Since 1985, remote area medical, or RAM, has delivered free, quality medical care through volunteer-powered clinics across the country. For more information, go to ramusa.org. That once again is ramusa.org. Hey, a lot has happened over the weekend. We're one day out from them finally announcing that Mitch is dead or comatose or cremated. I don't know, okay? But we know that the jig is up on August the 4th, 2026. But in the meantime, in between time, let's get caught up on all of the shenanigans. Hey, Mrs. Lau. That has occurred over the weekend. RFK Jr. pushes measles vaccine and blames Fauci's COVID-19 handling. Yep, you heard that right. Amid a record-breaking measles outbreak and days after former chief medical advisor Dr. Anthony Fauci appeared before a Senate committee, Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. encouraged Americans to get the MMR vaccine ahead of back-to-school season and blamed COVID-19 lockdowns for the measles cases. Because, of course, we're supposed to pretend like he wasn't pushing not vaccinating your children for the longest time, although his children and grandchildren are vaccinated. On Sunday, Kennedy joined CNN for a conversation largely marked with personal attacks and scientific debate about studies which may or may not link vaccines to autism. You probably don't understand this because you're not a scientist, Kennedy. Let's run that back. You probably don't understand this because you're not a scientist, Kennedy said to CNN's Dana Bush in a back and forth about the secretary's prior claims that vaccines are linked to autism. Let me take this time to remind you that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has the same occupation as his father, an attorney. He just happens to be an environmental law attorney. But yes, let's be condescending. Let's be condescending. Well, you're not. Well, you're not either, Bash replied, noting the secretary's lack of medical or scientific background. Kennedy said that the United States had the worst outcomes of any other country during the COVID-19 pandemic, a fact contested by Bash as not accurate. He blamed lockdowns for the damage and said the President Trump wanted to reopen the country. First of all, are we going to stop acting as if? Because we can't say that Trump is the most powerful person, okay, like he's a damn Wizard of Oz, and then act as if he had no power. Okay, we were on lockdown because Trump got rid of the rapid response team when it comes to pandemics and epidemics, got rid of the playbook that Obama left behind because Obama left it behind. And I want you to think about something. How was staying in the house spreading the disease? You want to know what spread it? You dumb truckle that decided, this is the perfect time to go on vacation. This is the perfect time to go to my favorite watering hole with no mask, no washing of the bodies, no washing of the dishes, no washing of the hands, no nothing. All of y'all that decided you wanted to have kickback after kickback after kickback at your house. Quarantining did not spread a disease. Okay, I know y'all like to change definitions every other business day, but that's not how that works. And like it, love it, skip it, or jump it, Trump was president during lockdowns. Kennedy said that the United States had the worst outcomes of any other country during the COVID-19 pandemic, a fact contested by Bash as not accurate. He blamed lockdowns for the damages and said that President Trump wanted to reopen the country. In fact, in Anthony Fauci's diaries, he talks about how President Trump is calling him every day, trying to get him to reopen the country, Kennedy said. I want y'all to take that in. I want y'all to take that in. That now all the anti-vaxxers are running wild. Like, see, we told you, we took that. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Y'all watched people die. But I want you to think about something. They're claiming that the president of the United States, I'm glad they're finally admitting that Trump was president during the height of COVID, okay? Of COVID-19. But now they're claiming that the president, who begs nobody for anything, was calling Dr. Fauci to beg him to open the country. At what point in time will your boss call you to beg you to do something that he has the authority to do? That'll be like your boss calling you right now, going, please shut down the office tomorrow. I don't want to come into work tomorrow. Shut down the office. Shut down the office. I want you to think about how much sense that makes. That would be like you asking your children, begging your children for pizza for dinner tonight. I want you to think about that. Every time Trump doesn't want to admit to botching COVID-19 and inciting a self coup, it's always he had to beg somebody else to do it. On Wednesday, July 29th, former director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, Fauci testified, or rather pleaded the fifth, before a Senate committee that aimed to talk about the infectious disease experts' leadership during the COVID-19 pandemic. Fauci did not answer questions, instead invoking his right against self-incrimination. Under fire was his diary, released days prior to the hearing by Senator Rand Paul, in which Fauci called Trump out of control and lamented his own personal fate. What the crap is going on here? And again, people are misinterpreting things. And before people go, yeah, of course, MAGA is so are y'all. So are y'all. Because yet again, I put information out And what did y'all pay attention to? The first 10 seconds and what was behind me and nothing else. Okay. Number one, yes, Fauci got a preemptive pardon by Joe Biden. You want to know what can happen when you have a pardon? A pardon can be nullified if it can be proven that you perjured yourself, that you lied. Given the track record of this administration, what do you think this whole hearing is about? Because we have a measles outbreak. Tuberculosis has made a comeback. There have been reports of the bubonic plague popping up. So, people can't afford to eat. People can't afford to have a place to stay. People can't get gas to go back and forth to work. People can't even get jobs at this point. But yes, let's keep rehashing the election and COVID-19. We just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We have people who were promised asylum from Haiti now getting slapped with ankle monitors. But yes, let's keep talking about this. So, yes, it was smart for Fauci to plead the fifth. Number one. Number two, why are we looking at his diaries? Your personal thoughts are not scientific thoughts. No, nothing. He's not on trial for murder. And then they're like, oh, he's lamenting about his own fame. Let me ask you something. You have a career field, okay? For the vast majority of people, when they choose a career field, they're not choosing a career field with the thought, I'm going to get famous. Like I said, for the vast majority of people, okay? Okay. So if you're outside of that box, then I ain't talking to you, okay? Tired of having to say that to full-grown adults, but here we are. So I want you to think, you're just doing your job. No more, no less. Just doing your job. You go to sleep, you wake up, everybody knows your name. Everybody is hanging on your words, everything that you're saying. You go to the grocery store and they shouting you out, okay? They know your first and last name. All of a sudden, they know your whole resume. Would you not be taken aback? And that's grieving. Lamenting is essentially grieving. So he's like, oh, I don't really want this fame. See, they like to use certain verbiage. And this is why I said we have to pay attention to the origin, the definition of these words, and just make it simple and make it plain. Because they try to sprinkle in things to make it seem like it's something that it's not, because most people don't use a lot of these words on a daily basis. So yeah, wouldn't you be like, oh, wait a minute, I got into it for the love of it, or I got into this career field because it pays my bills and I'm comfortable. Now all of a sudden, oh, everybody know me. Before you go, well, I would love it. That's more money. Baby, that's also more money going out, because now you got to pay security. Now you got to have the top of the line security system. So that's less take home in your pocket to put away. But that's not unusual. And I think it's mighty funny that so much of the GOP is stuck on the fact that Dr. Fauci wrote about being frustrated, pissed off at Trump, about how dumb Trump is, because Tazzy Farms remembers, y'all should remember too. They've been caught on hot mics, in emails, in text messages, in voice notes, in voicemail messages, talking about how stupid Trump is and how they didn't ever want him as a candidate, let alone as the POTUS. They've even previously said out in the open, before they realized the grift was good, riding the wave that is stinky dump, that they thought he was stupid. But yes, RFK Jr. has now reversed course. Yes, go get your kids vaccinated. And here's the thing. I told y'all this shortly after the confirmations last year. And even throughout the year, because there's still confirmation hearings that have yet to happen. Okay, there's still positions that are still wide open spaces. I told y'all that eventually this regime, aka this cabinet, this administration, they're going to remember that they have family members that are outside of their home, whether they have children going off to college, children starting their first job, whatever. They're going to remember that their favorite cousin, their favorite sister, brother, whatever, they don't have the protections that they have. And that the things that they're doing, the things that they're saying will affect those people as well. And y'all may not know this, but the Kennedy family doesn't have the best reputation for being the most healthy people out there. Okay. That family is riddled with health issues. Some call it a familial curse, a generational curse due to the OG Pepe. And some just say it's the gene pool. Hey, fill it in however you want. But school is about to start. This man has grandchildren that he already took to swim in pee pee and the poo poo for the Easter. So now they have to, they're like, oh, let's take some of that dip off the chip. Let's take some of that dip off the chip because it's going to affect them. Remember when it started to become publicly a bridge too far for Marjorie Taylor Greene when she realized hey, Nana J, her sons wouldn't be able to afford health insurance because they're getting to the age and the point where they're no longer covered under mommy and daddy. And she realized her sons could be drafted. They could re-invoke conscription. Hey, DJ. Now, also over the weekend, trigger warning, gun violence. You know the rule. If you're not in the headspace for it, I completely understand. Step away for 10 minutes. I will keep this to 10 minutes or less. Also, please stop trying to take the rules and regulations and how we do things here on this show and take it to other shows. Let's not do that. You can ask people if they're okay with doing it, but with all due respect, give me credit for my shit. I'm sensitive about my shit. And I'm dead serious. Stop quoting me or taking stuff from over here and carrying it other places. Don't do that. Okay? You wouldn't want to bake a cake and invite me over for a slice of cake, and I pick up the whole cake and walk out your house with it and take it over to Barbara Jean's house and act like I made it and have her over there talking about his lip smacking good. Now, would you? Okay. So, 5, 4, thank you, Nana J. 3, 2, bullets fly in Walmart's self-checkout area as shopper tries to execute person arguing with him in line, firing upwards of 10 rounds, hitting uninvolved workers. That's according to cops. So a Walmart shopper in Pennsylvania allegedly pulled out a gun in the store's self-checkout area and tried to shoot another customer upward of 10 times while arguing with him. He missed and shot a worker instead, according to police. Yeah, this is why y'all want the Second Amendment so bad, your bitch asses. Y'all can't even argue with somebody. You can't argue with somebody at your big ass age, but yet and still you expect these kids that you done took every place for them to hang out, grow, connect, network, everything from. And you want to tell them stories about how you used to hang out here and how you used to kick it. But you mofos can't even check out at the grocery store without playing shoot 'em up cowboy. This ain't the OK Corral. This ain't supposed to be the last stand in the custard aisle. The chaos unfolded at a Walmart in Glenolden, which is about 18 miles south of Philadelphia, around 7:30 p.m. Friday, according to a local NBC affiliate. Police are still searching for the gunman over the weekend. They rushed everybody to the back of the store, a customer told WCAU after the shooting. I could see something ricochet to the floor and then it like flashed, so I'm assuming that was the bullet. Another shopper told the local TV station that she heard children screaming and saw another person hyperventilating. She was panicking, the shopper recounted. I went to her side. I was telling her to breathe, take deep breath, so she would be able to think and concentrate. Police officials say the gunman was arguing with another man in the self-checkout area when he pulled out a pistol and fired between 5 and 10 rounds at the other shopper. A female employee who was not part of the altercation was shot in the cab and taken to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police say they are reviewing surveillance video inside and outside the Walmart, as well as the suspect's purchase history to try to piece together what happened and identify the suspect, according to local Fox affiliate WTXF. The safety of our associates and customers is a top priority, Walmart said in a statement. We're grateful to first responders for their swift response and are working closely with law enforcement as they continue their investigation. The post bullet. Oh, okay. Here's the thing, Walmart. This ain't looking too good for you. Number one. How did this person get away? But a 1-year-old died in a parking lot elsewhere. And I'm not asking that to Walmart. I'm asking that to cops, to law enforcement. And again, why can't we self-regulate? And here's the thing. Execute is a strong word. It is. Here's the thing. And I know y'all gonna get mad at me, and I don't care. Women, I blame y'all across the board. And I'm gonna tell you why I blame y'all for this before you get upset. Some of y'all have too much of a hold on the patriarchy and misogyny, and you want too much of the male gaze. Whether you want the man to pick you or not, you want to be looked at above other women. And in doing that, you say that you want the sensitive man that will cry, but when they do, you tell them that they're bitch ass and everything else. You don't raise young boys. You don't have friends and help them that are male grow into emotional maturity. And this is what we're left with. This is what we're left with. Because you have men trying to impress other men because they think that's the way to impress you. Because you buy into it and you play into it. And before a bunch of y'all go, no, not me. Yes, you. Yes, you. Because I've been out and about and I've seen the women turn up their faces because when I say I refuse to touch a door, I refuse to touch a door. Now, yes, of course, if I'm completely out by myself, then yeah, there's things that I got to do because I'm by myself. But no, not there's a male creature around that I'm related to. Absolutely not. And I've always had that hard line boundary. And no, I don't expect every man that I come across to adhere to it. That's fine. Guess what? We ain't got to be around each other. We ain't got to be friends. We ain't got to be family members that are in contact. You catch what I'm putting down, but I also see the women that turn up their noses, and they're the same ones that go, well, they secretly want that treatment. They secretly want the princess, the queen treatment, whatever you want to say, but you won't say it. You won't require it. You won't raise it into your sons. You won't raise your sons. You won't require it of your friends. You won't require it in your siblings that are male. You won't require it of your uncles. You won't require, you don't. As long as you keep sitting there, letting these he-man woman haters pump their chest and then come pump you, what makes you think it's going to get any better? I'm being dead ass. There are plenty of things that are not our fault as women, but this is one of them. This is one of them. In all of my rotations around on this earth, so many times, well, don't, if you say that, then they don't want to be with you. Okay. Okay. Y'all make it sound bad to be as feminine as you want to be, or a mixture of feminine and masculine. You act as if it is such a bad, you want these things, but you won't say it. You won't require it. You want a dancer, you want a sensitive man, you want this, you want that, but you won't go for that. You won't allow that to flourish around you. You think it's cute to keep plastering up the damn walls as he keeps putting holes in them. Or it's beneath you. I don't have those conversations. I don't involve myself within people until you got to go to the hospital and get a bullet pulled out your ass. I've had a significant other at multiple points in my life. Me having a significant other at this point, my husband, has nothing to do with what I have learned over the years. In a relationship, out of a relationship, my boundaries, my rules are my boundaries and my rules, and they go for all genders. Period, point blank. Now, quick side note, if you don't understand something, ask somebody or do a little research. Right now, there is a person There's a video going out, and so many people are believing this. They said that they're laughing because they found out the young white girls aren't showering and calling it cooter maxing. That is not what cooter maxing is. That's not cooter maxing has become a thing, but that's not what cooter maxing is. We ain't never getting out the hood. The hood ain't getting repaired. We ain't getting out of it. We just gonna be living Mad Max style, okay? If you purchase Mad Max from Wish.com, not even Tamo, okay? Um, Conservative white girls specifically, as a quote unquote way of getting people to listen to what they have to say, which they're not. I found a comment section that was a gentleman was trying to explain it, and there were grown ass men in the comment section going, "Well, thank you. What's her name? She's got a new follower. Yeah, I'll follow her." They ain't listening. Where they'll have podcast equipment set up, they're in a chair, and they've got on the tightest pants possible around their crotch, or they have on a skirt or whatever, and they got their lady print on full display. Ain't nobody paying attention to what's coming out of their mouth. They looking at lips, but not the lips that talk. That is cooter basket maxing. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they're doing. And they're like, yeah, well, as long as it gets more people to listen to me, it's soft porn. It's Cinemax for free. Cinemax 2026. It is the new soft porn channel. That's what cooter maxing is. Again, ask questions. Do a little looky look. I saw that and I was like, ain't no way that would be cooter. Additionally, and they're saying that it's a trend, but there are full-on podcasts with specifically white conservative women doing this. Yes, white conservative young women doing this. Mhm. There's also the trend that there are also young white girls that are refusing to wash their cooter biscuit for weeks at a time. I'm gonna let y'all know. There's some things you don't have to share with us. We know. We know. And white people, stop getting mad at the rest of us because we're not asking these questions. These are not questions that dawn on us to spark up a conversation. These are things that we are learning against our will. These are things that are being told to us unprovoked. And there's some of y'all that are like, well, don't lump all of us in together. We're not, but there's so many of y'all overwhelmingly that until you show us that you're not of the funky bunch, we kind of gotta they're equal. They all have the same message, Jay Thomas. A podcast sis or a podcast bro, they're all giving the same message. No. Oh yeah. We're gonna get to him in just a second. Just a reminder, as we're coming to the top of the hour on this Mutual Aid Monday, today we are spotlighting RAM, which is Remote Area Medical. According to RAM, healthcare shouldn't be a luxury. And ever since 1985, Remote Area Medical, RAM, has been delivering free quality medical care through volunteer powered clinics across the country. If you would like more information, or if you would like to volunteer or donate or to schedule an appointment at a clinic near you, go to ramusa.com. That once again is ramusa. I'm sorry, not .com, .org. My apologies. James Carville, okay, quite notable within the Democratic Party. Oh, the podcast lingo. It's you have podcasters, and then you have the podcast bros, podcast sis. Those are just right wingers that are there for the grift, that don't fact check anything. They're there for the clip farming, to have 1,000,001 clips where they're presented as gotcha moments and stuff like that. That's all this. Now, James Carville, pretty notable in as far as the Democratic Party. He is a pundit slash commentator virtually everywhere. Okay, they want to talk politics, especially the Democratic Party. They generally call in James Carville to speak. Okay, I'm giving this caveat for this reason. James Carville vows to abandon Democratic Party if far left Hassan Piker becomes leading voice. First of all, can we stop calling Hassan Piker far left? Because he's not. Just like I tried to tell you about his uncle Cenk, when Cenk decided to muddy up the waters during the last race to POTUS Mountain, talking about he was running for president as well, knowing he does not qualify in the least. They're not far left at all. With whose face? What was the point of coming in here and showing me that you want me to live rent free in your head? Anyhow, but he's not. None of the Uyghur family is far left. That's public facing. Democratic strategist James Carville pledged to lead the Democratic Party if far left streamer Hassan Piker becomes a leading voice in it, and argued that an overwhelming majority of Democrats agree because he's not far left. He's not a Democrat. This is yet another case of, because he didn't sound exactly like MAGA, he didn't sound like a racist neo conservative, that people assumed where he was at. Hassan Piker, has worn a MAGA hat multiple times during his streams. This is the same person who tries to present himself, in my opinion, very poorly as an intellectual, but needed to go to Cuba in order to be able to understand the lived experience and the point of view that was being shared with everybody daily. I am not going to be in the same party as Hassan Piker, he said on the Sunday briefing. And here's the thing. Hassan Piker realizes there's more money to make as a Dem talking head at this point. And he knows the reach that he has through his street. Like, he sits in streams constantly. Hey, Sabrina. So he's raking in money, and he will get more of that money. But the people that he's quote unquote bringing into the Democratic Party are dinos, Democrat in name only. They're no different than your Fettermans. Like, how many Tulsi Gabbards do we need to have before y'all finally wake up? If he becomes a force in a Democratic Party, I'm out of here. I have no intention of ever being in the same political party. Oops, hold on. With that guy, Carville continued. Piker, a self-described socialist streamer who campaigned with Democratic Michigan Senate candidate Abdul El Sayed, has emerged as leading voice on the left as Democratic Socialists gain ground in elections across the country. Because once again, you want him to be the figure that you're looking for. Here's the thing. You constantly say, be the change that you desire, be the change that you require, but you're not doing that. You're still waiting for other people to do it. And for whatever godforsaken reason, y'all think that a dick has to be attached to the person that's going to do it. And you keep aligning yourself with people who have a look. This is why I say it. Stop the criticism of the right-wing side of politics, because you're no damn different. You're looking for an aesthetic. And this aesthetic keeps leading you down the wrong pathway. I thought Israel and Palestine was a litmus test for y'all. He aligned himself with the candidate he did because that's where the eyes were at. That's where the eyes are at. That's where the money can be made. This is the same man who dressed himself up like Mao. This is the same person, let me reiterate, that can be, you can go look it up yourself, has worn MAGA hats multiple times. This is the same person. If you actually listen to what he's actually saying, instead of skimming the conversation, waiting for certain buzz phrases that you familiarized with the MAGA movement and neoconservatism, you would be able to see the picture. This is why I keep telling y'all, you have to focus on what and how things are being said. Because far too often you're skimming conversations, and this is how you keep being led astray. And before you go, no, Taz, not yes. Yes, because the vast majority of y'all watching right now, I see in my comment section, and yes, I fight the urge to cuss y'all out because you don't listen, you don't pay attention. Perfect example. I stitched a friend in mutual's video talking about how people were viewing other folks in the 1990s. One, too many of y'all just, and I hate, and I rarely say I hate certain things. I dislike a lot of things, but I hate when people like, oh, look at me, look at this is me. Like somebody can announce their engagement. Oh, great, this is what my look like. This is what my wedding look. Don't nobody give a damn. You're not that special. Anywho. And then other people were like, yeah, well, you didn't listen to anything I said. You saw the beginning portion of the stitch and decided to comment. Another one that I watched all weekend, myself and 3 other people addressed the same comment. Everybody is responding to the comment, saying essentially what all 3 of us said in videos, because you're not listening. You're not paying attention. So yes, we got somebody. Thank you, Sabrina, for that. We do have somebody who has utilized RAM, which is in the graphic behind me. Who we are spotlighting today for Mutual Aid Monday. Thank you for sharing that with me. Got some good service. Got some stuff taken care of that you needed to get done with. Woohoo! We love that. See, who's the desk doesn't bring you good information. And shout out to Pamela Corcoran for bringing that information to the table for us. But yeah, you're not paying it. You don't listen. You don't pay attention. This is why people are frustrated now with Fetterman. They're like, I'm shocked. I can't believe he was that. He's always been who he is. Tulsi get all of them. Like people are like, oh, Westmore is such a disappointment. Why? Because a lot of times you look at somebody's gender and assume where they are politically, or you decide because they're this gender, because they're this race, this is what they're going to be. Case in point, how many of y'all have seen a black person and that black person goes, oh yeah, I'm going to service on this weekend, and you assume they're Baptist? Never occurred to you that they may be Methodist, Episcopal, Jewish, Seventh-day Adventist, Catholic. But you see fair-skinned men or white men, but even now, someone with an Arabic background, it seems, because of Zohran Mamdani, you all are starting to link people in and just go, oh yeah, we got to vote for them. They're one of the good ones. Why? Did y'all not learn anything from your mistake with Tallarico? Y'all will look into a black person, especially a black woman's background. If she's not, actually, y'all don't give a damn what they do on the right wing side, regardless of if you left wing, right wing, in the middle wing. Okay. You could be chicken wing. That you don't care. You won't look into nobody else. But let a black woman be a Democrat. You will look into any and everything. Any and everything. But you were like, Tallarico, see, he's a POC. Nope, his stepdaddy, his adoptive daddy, POC. He took on the name and he knew what that name would do. He knew where it would bring him. Angie Nixon for Florida, 3 weeks vote. Okay, yes, y'all heard it. But you keep doing this. You don't freaking pay attention. You're putting things on people. And what gets me is that the people who recognize, like the non-Swifties, realize that the Swifties do that with Taylor Swift. The non-Barbies realize that they do that with Nicki Minaj. But y'all were doing this in politics. You're attributing things to people. Yes, it is a lack of critical thinking. You're attributing things to people because you want this person, because of how they look, to do things. This is why I don't like when people like when a couple breaks up and folks not, oh, I hope they're happy. Oh my goodness, I can't believe oh, they broke up. They look so good together. What the heck? These are not spokesmodels. But y'all want a certain aesthetic. Now, over the weekend, Trump was being Trump. Trump at his Bedminster golf course had another tournament. He claims that he won. I've seen the video. It looks AI altered to me. But again, people are stupid. And I mean people all sides. All sides. There are people love him or hate him. That was one heck of a play. Oh, that ball dropped on a dime. Yeah. Oh, I can't stand him, but that was a great move. I understand that we had a generation of old people that pretended to be dumb as dog shit to either finagle their family out of spending more time with them, out of money, out of whatever. They acted like they were just so feeble and so weak and shouldn't be left alone. And, Marsha, maybe you should let me move in. Granny could help around the house because Granny didn't want to be by herself no more. Okay. Instead of just being honest, she was going to manipulate everybody. But y'all gonna be the dumbass elderly people. You gonna spend your latter years on the street, okay? On the street, because ain't no way. And again, I want you to think about the fact that he only enters into his own tournaments and only wins his own tournaments. Okay, but then he was like, this is with no practice because I work hard for the country. Okay, you worked so hard that Iran was like, yeah, we're not restarting any deals right now. I don't know where he got that story from. He probably pulled it out of his soiled diaper, but we're not in negotiation talks. He was golfing and we were tired of him. But they did hold a small ceremony and give Trump some trophies. We have the Grand Poobah of participation trophies as a president. As a president, we have the Grand Poobah of participation trophies as a president. And this should also confirm to you that his staunchest supporters, regardless of what's going on, regardless of the fact that he is firmly into lame duck placement in regards to his presidency, are white supremacists. Because right now, regarding we're in detour a little bit, the Nolan Wells case, there are white supremacists. For the first time in my life, and as a football fan, these people are giving you punter stats and acting like one of the people is just an award-winning, in the running to make $2 million a year, bargain basement as a punter. The more racist a person is, the more they cling on to and uphold mediocrity. Mm-hmm. 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 Now, if you remember when we started, RFK Jr. was being snippy while telling people, after telling them that don't vaccinate, it causes all of the things, but get your kids the measles vaccination before school starts, because reasons. He also stated that Trump certainly wants him to investigate any link between autism and vaccines. RFK Jr., can we start with you? I thought he wasn't starting new wars. Here we are. Yeah. But RFK Jr., can we start with you? RFK Jr. has a thing when it comes to vaccinations because first of all, he has beef with the polio vaccine that's carried over to all other things. It is clear he was lied to about who got the polio vaccine when in his family because of the long term ramifications of a myriad of people in his family. Okay. RFK Jr. also has a skewed sense of what a man is. And I think it's because of how his uncle and his father died. I'm not certain if anybody in the family put this into his head because I don't think so, but it's not like I know them personally. Okay. But it's almost like he needs to prove not that he's just as smart, not that he's smarter, that he's more man. Like, I would have survived it. Almost like, I got this invincible body. I'd have ate that bullet, because he doesn't want to admit to any plausible autism in himself or plausibly in his mother or an aunt or two. He doesn't want to admit to, plausible ADHD because when he was like, yeah, I had to take the Heron to concentrate in college, that we could have gave you a prescription for Adderall. That would have helped you right on out. Okay, that would have helped you right on out. You can't, don't do that. The bullet would have eaten the wire in his brain if he got shot. Yeah. And you have quite a few individuals. Oh, the worm, yeah. You have quite a few individuals that because of different things that were prevalent in society as they were growing up, and whether they lost usually when they've lost a parent, and generally the parent that they share a gender identity with, they overcompensate, like to prove to the world, oh, just cause my daddy ain't here, I ain't no bitch. Just cause my mama ain't here don't mean I can't be Superwoman. I can be the best woman you ever seen. I can be the best man you ever seen. I am the best boy. Like, but he reached back to Trump's most recent State of the Union. And when Trump said that he wanted old Robbie Rob to look and probe the link between autism and vaccines. Here's the thing: if vaccines cause autism, why isn't autism more widely understood and accepted? Because we would just be a society of autistics. But people hear autism and they think about the people who have tried to get fake diagnoses for their badass kids that they refuse to parent. And yes, I understand any diagnosis can come with behavioral issues. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm being very careful in my wording. I'm talking about the people, and you may have run into some that refuse to parent their children. They've gotten to a point of no return. So to save face for these badass, wretched ass kids, they want to force someone to give them that diagnosis. And we, as a society, autism goes from being weaponized as Kind of like how people used to weaponize bipolar disorder when they didn't like somebody. Oh, you're bipolar, they're bipolar. Like, stop doing that. And there are problematic, racist white people that are, well, I didn't understand because I'm autistic, or shut up. But it's like if vaccines at this point, with everybody that's been vaccinated time and time again, and it wasn't until Trump, yes, there have been anti vaxxers because RFK Jr. has led a coalition of them. There's always going to be subsets of subsets of subsets of society. There are going to be people who act like they know more than medical professionals and all this other stuff. But for the most part, we have been riding steady. Okay. We've been able to garner herd immunity through the assistance of vaccinations. Now, all of a sudden, no, don't nobody want anything. Everything is, oh, no, everything's bad and contaminated. You are contaminated. Okay. You ain't watched since 1963. But folks, y'all got to let yourselves heal. Part of healing and part of getting better as a society is learning when to shut the hell up, listen, and learn. Now, before we get to the second half of the show, because we are going to still have a little fun today, because as I promised on Friday, we did have more videos to go. I just didn't want to keep y'all here forever. I know we were having a rocking good time, and many of y'all were like, keep going. Yeah, I don't like to really overstay my welcome. Plus, at the show after that. But too many of y'all want to change the definitions of words, and I'm being very facetious when saying this because you don't want to admit that you got something wrong. Too many of y'all have no problem Googling shit when people are talking, but not actually listening or paying attention. Over the past month, I've spent quite a few hours explaining some of the most simple shit to people. And no, I don't have a problem sitting down having conversations with people and explaining things. I've told y'all a million and one times. One of my greatest research tools is asking people questions. If I have a question about a certain area of town, a certain hobby, a certain career field, I will ask the people who are within that category. And to them, my questions may be very simple. I get that, but that's not what I'm talking about. If you are always coming into spaces, mine as a Black woman, or other melanated people, or people because of their sexual orientation or their gender identity, and you're constantly looking for a gotcha moment the whole time that they're trying to talk to you, the whole time that whether it's a conversation or they're trying to teach you, you're not listening, you're not hearing the conversation, you're not getting the knowledge because you're skimming enough to be like, oh, I'm gonna prove them wrong, oh, I got to show them I'm smarter than them. We're not going to get ahead, and I need you all to really look within and ask yourself why you're doing that. Now, have I been doom scrolling, as we all do, and I'll come across the live and I might sit and listen? First of all, you need to get into the habit of going into these lives, shutting up and getting caught up on where somebody is. Y'all come in and just, don't nobody need that. Nobody's here to see you, Otis. But there have been times where I'm like, okay, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. If I feel the need to quote unquote fact check someone, if I can't sit there and just get the information or join into a collective conversation, I step away. And again, I'm not better than anybody else. I always tell y'all based upon what I've lived and gone through myself. Just like I had to train myself to not jump the gun in commenting in people's comment section. For a whole year, I did not allow myself to comment in anybody's comment section. The only thing I allowed myself to do was click like, and it was to train myself to listen, to read everything that somebody put out, because I don't care if it's a 3-second bit of content or a 3-hour bit of content. Energy, effort, intellect went into it. I can have enough respect for that person to hear them to the end. And also, I don't want to repeat what they're saying in the video where people are just reading my comment and not partaking in their commentary. So you got to do that, but you need to reevaluate why you are going to certain spaces. Because if you're going just to show that you're the smartest in the room, you don't need to be there. If you can comment, you have a platform. I've said this before. I've watched people's content and got inspired. a whole different thought away from what the subject that they were talking about popped into my head. I'm not going to change the conversation there. I take it to my platform and I present what popped into my head. Too often we're missing information because we've heard one word and we're going with it. The hottest news topics right now, I have sat and watched people hear name. Like one person was doing a great breakdown on global health. That's what they were talking about. They weren't talking about one individual person. They mentioned very quickly, okay, very quickly, some advice that the globe took from Anthony Fauci. Okay, somebody heard Fauci. Well, you know this, and Fauci this, and Fauci. You're not listening. Missed the whole conversation. Derailed the whole comment section. This person, you could tell, put in hours upon hours. Gone, up in smoke. And before you say it's not that deep, I want you to think about something. And this crossed my mind before starting the show because it's something that happened recently. If you're the type of person that can't let another person talk, you need to figure out why. Because a lot of times it's because you don't want to be proven wrong. You're not really there for the conversation. You're there to tell people that you're better than them. And if that's all you want, there's no reason to come to collective spaces. Have people just come to you. Turn the camera on or go to an app where you can just type and you can put all your epithets out there and have people come and tell you the smartest, beautifulest, most wonderfulest person on the planet. And finally, before we move on, everything isn't about you. The world, society does not revolve around you. When people are expressing things, you don't have to center yourself as the hit dog. Even if you are guilty of it, take it and have some self-reflection. Because the moment that you publicly start demeaning yourself, you're not going to change. You want somebody to come and pity you and turn around and attack the person that's critiquing, that's not even critiquing you personally. If we're going to get better, we got to get better together. Okay? Society is collaborative. This ain't Sparta, honey. Far too often, again, you want to be the face of something. You want to appear to be the favorite. You want to do all of these things. What is it a benefit of? I would rather somebody know my work than know my name. And let me explain to you what that means. By the time I leave this mortal coil, I would hope that I have done enough good work in all the areas that my little fingers are into, that the results of my work continue to be a positive for people. Whether it's co-written legislation, whether it's a book, whether it's a show or an educational video that keeps getting viewed, I want that to be the legacy. I don't care if I pop into a live and somebody shouts out my name or if somebody knows my name. Okay, great. Okay, great. Because how many times have you said that you'll never forget somebody and you can't even remember the last time you looked at their picture, you said their name? You really, truly thought about them. But what's lasting are the vaccinations that we have to use. are the books that we have to read. The fact that we can go back and rewatch movies, the fact that we have the internet to connect with one another. These are true legacies that somebody else left behind, that we may not always know their names, but we know their works. But far too many of y'all are clamoring for somebody to give you a shout out while the world is burning down. You'd be hard pressed to find a country that's just cool and copacetic right now. Everybody is treading water, hoping that it'll get better. Now, let's get to the fun part. Let's get to the fun part. Hey, Harley. All right, all right, all right.
Hello, hello, hello.
I can't see for crits. What the? You know, it's my fault. It's my fault for not checking group chats before I get on the air. I opened up my phone because I saw a message. Forgot Thomas is working on the Viking swole meat.
Oh. Did he send you a sample?
Yeah,
That's how good it is.
I thought that the message was something else. So like, that's that's what I get. That's what I get for paying the phone bill. That's on me. That is on me. Nope, 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 no. Okay. Whoops. Okay, hold on.
We got some more stuff from the roulette wheel.
Yes, for what wasn't on there before. I don't know if that went through. No, it didn't. Of course it didn't. Hold on. Where's my wait a second.
We're getting there. We're getting there. We got it.
Okay, there we go. Sorry. Because Mondays I also have the campaign meetings and I'm trying to respond to them real quick. They decide to change the time. They better not. It'll be a taskless meeting. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Okay, there we go. Okay. Hold on. Oh, yeah. All right. Okie dokie. Here we go. Where are we? And I'm. Wait a minute. The hell? It is a Monday. It is definitely a Monday. You know what? We'll just.
The Mondayest Monday ever.
Well, I guess we are too. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. I guess it's time to change my nail. Broke a nail. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
It is the Mondayest Monday.
At least you were at home when it happened.
Yeah. And I don't even know where it went. Oh, well, I still got to sweep in here for the day, so we'll do that. Alrighty. Where is... I am further back than where I normally sit. I don't... It looks like water. I'm going to guess water because there's a lot of blue. I'm going to guess ocean water. Does that mean that it's anywhere near correct? No. But because of where I have the chair position, I cannot scoot up any further. So that is my guess. That is my guess. Well,
we're going to find out together.
At this point, just place your bets on how far away from accurate am I going to be.
this story came to my attention because one of our producers / board op, DJ Red was complaining about naked men in the gym. And Red isn't a complainer. So when Red came in, I don't know if it was last week or this week. Was that last week or this week?
Last week.
It was last week, right?
Last week.
But when he came in complaining about naked men in the gym, I knew it had to be serious, okay? Red said he wanted to build a wall around naked men in the gym, okay? He said there is no country for old men in the gym. And we've all been there, okay, working out in the gym and seeing an old white man in the locker room with what seems to be a hairy clit. All right, just a patch of gray hair and nothing else, but he's just as free as he can be, okay? They have gotten to the age where they have lost all self-consciousness and sense of physical vulnerability regarding their aging bodies, okay? Not to mention, those old men grew up in an era where societal norms were different, okay? Older generations grew up where public nudity in the gym and school locker rooms, it was completely normal, okay? But F all that. I don't really care. When you get to that age, 70s, 80s, you still got the energy to go to the gym, get naked. All right, I don't give a damn. You earned it. All right, decades of life strip away anxiety about body shape and wrinkles and judgment from peers. Let your Jurassic junk hang, man. Okay, I don't give a damn. Now, I'm saying all that to say the male locker room at a gym is not a sexy place. Okay, that's the picture I wanted to paint. So I have absolutely no idea why Stephen McCarthy turned into a freaky-ass Ninja 69 god and decided to go into self-service mode in the gym locker room. Yes, Stephen McCarthy was hit with some charges, including, but not limited to, indecent exposure after police were called to Superset's gym because a man was masturbating inside a bathroom stall. According to reports, Stephen McCarthy was charged with 2 counts misdemeanor simple assault, 1 count summary harassment, and 1 count summary disorderly conduct. Okay, as I just told you, police were called to Superset's gym for a man reportedly masturbating inside a bathroom. Okay, while officers were on the way to the gym, an additional call came in reporting that Stephen McCarthy was allegedly fighting with people in the locker room. Freaky and fighting, okay? 2 men told police they witnessed McCarthy exposing himself in the stall and moaning.
He must have been going in.
You can't wait to get a membership at Superset's Gym, can you?
Nah,
You
I'll
ready
pass.
to run down there right
Nah,
now?
I'll pass.
When Steven left the stall, he tried to push through the men and began swinging at them until they wrestled him to the floor. Let's discuss, okay? Stephen McCarthy, let's talk, sir. What's going on? All right, why were you buffing your banana, petting your puppy, playing pocket pool in the men's locker room at Superset's? Now, I'm not judging you. Not at all. All I'm saying is, if you want a silver fox, okay, if you want a sugar granddaddy, just say that, okay? I mean, you must suffer from a word that I can't pronounce, but I'm going to try anyway. Gerontophilia. No, gerontophilia. That's it. Gerontophilia. I think I said that right, but I'm going to tell you what it is. It's the clinical term for a primary sexual or romantic attraction to people of advanced age. If you in a men's locker room, okay, at a gym, and you get horny, you a different breed, okay? You a different breed. I mean, he's probably got a picture of a bunch of U.S. senators on his wall. He probably runs a one-man offense and makes a personal deposit every time he sees a picture of Mitch McConnell. And then he had the nerve, the unmitigated gall, after playing tug-of-war with himself. He comes out the stall and tries to push through a group of men and began swinging at them with closed fists until they wrestled him to the ground. First of all, you can't go from hand to gland combat to hand combat. Second of all, who are these freaks that was standing outside his stall? Okay, if I hear someone moaning from a stall, I'm probably gonna mind my business, okay? I'm damn sure not gonna be standing outside his stall, okay, and have him push through me, all right? Could y'all at least let the man wash his hands? This guy is swinging on you with white sticky stuff on his hands. He thinks he's Peter Parker, okay? And he had to be wrestled to the ground. All I can think is if they held him until the police came, he never got a chance to wash his hands. Just baby gravy everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, Stephen, if you enjoy, clearing your pipes around a bunch of men, you did something that sent you to a facility that will ensure you get to do just that. Reg, you was in what was your complaint about the male locker room, Reg?
I just feel like I feel like too many,
younger dudes or even just people in middle age walking around naked too comfortably. Like you're not. If you're over 70, then you should be covering up. I mean, you shouldn't. You shouldn't have to cover up. But if you're younger than that, I feel like you should try to cover up a little bit.
You want somebody to see you. If you're younger than that, you want
Steven
all the guys in there to
no.
see you.
Steven said, no, I don't want y'all covering up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That hand to gland combat.
So much. One, why are we upset with people utilizing the locker room the way you're supposed to utilize it?
Yeah,
Now,
I thought you got naked in locker rooms.
Yeah, because like there's showers and stuff in there. It's never bothered me that people are walking around in the locker room naked. I'm just not looking around like depending on where you're walking, yeah, you'll see a naked person, but I'm not like, ooh.
Yeah, we're not taking in the sights.
But like I've been to the gym and because like my one occupational therapist would have me meet for extra sessions at the gym. There were like 4 of us that would meet. And like one of the people with us completely changed everything. When got there, like everything, undergarments, everything, completely changed them. We would go through our session, shower complete. And I get it. Like what we were doing, everything would get kind of like clammy and sticky and sweat. You know what I mean? So I get wanting to change everything. But also because I was wondering like, okay, if this person is in the stall, how did you know what they were doing?
Right. But so he was in the stall with the door open or what?
Yeah, because even like there have been times in public bathrooms, I have gone in to wash my hands, get like a paper towel or something, and I've heard some sounds that if you really think about the sounds you just make in the bathroom to go to the bathroom, that's questionable. Like if you just recorded the sounds and played it for people, it could go a couple different ways.
It definitely could. It definitely could.
Like, if I would hear like I wouldn't think I'd probably be thinking like they're having a hard time pooping. That's just struggling.
Me. Yeah. Yep.
But I'm like to stand there and then you're not just standing there. Like, did you text your homeboy in the gym and then he go and get somebody? Like, how did there become a crowd? Because fellas, I'm not a fella.
That's what I want to know. The crowd.
Here's the thing. I've never seen a men's bathroom crowded. Except for like concerts when the women's bathroom is full and the guys will be like, hey, we're empty. And there'll be a couple people that stand outside and let the women fill up the men's bathroom. That's the only time that I ain't a man. It ain't like I'm hanging out there. So y'all correct me.
Right.
Why there's so many people up in again? He ain't washed his hands. You don't know if he finished. Like, was y'all banging on the door? Come out. And was that indecent exposure if he's in the locker room, in the bathroom part, in the stall?
Right.
Are you going to ask me a question? Wait, is that me ringing?
Yes.
No, that was my phone.
Oh, okay.
First and foremost, you've never been in the men's locker room.
No, I haven't.
So
that's what I'm asking.
You said, why do they get mad when people use a locker room like it's supposed to be? You're me. So look here, buddy. Let me talk to you for a second.
Oh, I thought that was just something they did on TV.
They'll
come and have they jump that close to your face.
Yeah, or they'll become standing next to you and talking, just naked while you sitting down, dick near your face.
Oh,
wait,
damn!
I did not know that. Because in the lady locker room, we don't do that.
Yeah, that's what they do. So that's the major problem with that.
Oh, okay. So
hey, what's up, everybody?
Like been full because like the ladies' bathroom just contested. There are times, and it'll be like the place itself will be empty, but some way somehow the ladies' restroom will be at capacity. Does that happen with the fellas in the bathroom?
Yeah, right. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about you said why about them being naked and why could they hear him and stuff? Remember when I got arrested?
Yeah.
And I had to stay in the county.
Yeah.
It was a dude in the bathroom.
Doing the most.
Moaning.
That's gross.
They just said the man was most.
What? I didn't think that he was. Men are gross. Thank you.
Not oh no. Oh, oh. Men are fucking disgusting, especially in the gym.
Thank you.
That's why I work out at home.
That's why I don't go to the gym. Okay, I've heard stories, and this is just making it more and more like I made the right decision.
Like I said, okay, the concept of Curve's gym I did like, but I did not like that you had to follow their 30-minute workout because it was an all women's gym back in the day.
Okay.
I wish they would do that, but you didn't have to follow because I was paying for stuff I couldn't physically do.
Right.
Yeah. And
So
sometimes like that. I mean, if you have a gym membership, there's some things that you just physically can't do, but you're paying for.
You can go past that part. Yeah, the problem is they would stagger you as to when you could start because you're supposed to spend so much time doing this, so much time doing that. Now I'm just sitting, waiting for the person in front of me, and there's nowhere else to go. And I'm probably there's probably a lot of ladies that was cussing me out thinking I was just being rude. No, ladies, if y'all see this, I wasn't being rude. I couldn't do some of this. Like I physically could. I could have tried. I don't think y'all would have wanted that emergency call. So now, okay. So now we understand. Yeah, you dodged the.
It might have turned into a situation.
Naked masturbators at the men's locker room at the gym. So that was. Again, this is what y'all send. And I believe it was Mrs. Lyles this morning that said today is National Wine Day. If it wasn't Mrs. Lyles and it was someone else, I do apologize. I said I think it was her. Thank you for that heads up. I didn't know. I got some sparkling cider. I don't have any like actual wine, so I'm gonna celebrate with that. Because if I wouldn't have told y'all wouldn't have known. But I'll be dry snitching on myself.
And why are we masturbating in public?
That's also like.
Do we just randomly go rub one out in a public bathroom somewhere?
Here's the thing. I don't like to really go to the bathroom. Like it truly has to be an emergency for me to go to the bathroom in public. Okay. And I don't want my undercarriage exposed all like that willy-nilly.
Exactly.
All out in the public air. And I don't know if I'm the only person that does this, but I've said this before. I like long skirts, long dresses. Okay.
Yep.
Till I have to go to the bathroom. And then I get this moment of terror where I will, because one, a lot of times the stalls are way too small for like you to be able to like get into the proper state of undress. So I'm like, how are you physically doing this? And I know you're not putting your naked booty cheeks. Oh, probably are. But I will wait, like get myself all together and like grab a part of my skirt, get ready to unlock the door, and then flush to be able to make a mad dash in case something. It's never happened, but it is a fear of mine.
It's a possibility.
Like, yeah. Be bad, and it will just come because I've heard people go, oh yeah. Like they went in to like just change clothes or like fix something and like blew their nose, tossed the tissue into the toilet and flushed it, give it, and it came back up. I'm I'm terrified that like a part of my skirt or dress is going to fall into the toilet, and then I'm going to have a nervous breakdown and have to call Mr. Man to somehow go get me a change of clothes because I'm not coming out of that stall until I have something else to put on.
Right.
That's a legit fear.
Exactly. It is.
That's a legit fear.
It is. It is.
Something that fall into especially a public toilet.
Yeah.
Burn
the toilet
it.
is bad enough as is, but a public toilet.
It. Yes. Oh no.
Yeah, because there was
it is gone to the wind. It is gone to the gods.
Yes.
There was one time Gambit was up here, him and Bernice, and we went out to eat. And I have this one outfit, it's just a top and a skirt. So comfortable. It's great for the fall and winter. And I was like, okay, it's so comfortable. I was doing so well. We're eating, all this great stuff. Then it was like, you gotta go to the bathroom. I was like, No, I can wait. It's like you are potty trained, and you want these people to think that you're not. You got to go to the. That skirt goes all the way down to my ankles when I have on boots with a bit of a heel on it. Okay, so I want you to think about how long.
It's a long one,
And
it's got some drag on it.
That's what she said. Now, I would let me say this. This is one advantage. This is one advantage that I have as being a man. Okay, is being able to use a urinal. Okay.
Yeah.
See, like this, I do not shit in public.
See, I don't either.
I don't do that.
Right.
Now, because I'm a man, I could do this. I can't. I'm no problem peeing in public because I can just go anywhere. I mean, it doesn't have to be in build inside or anything like that. I could just go out of the bushes. Illegal. Don't do that. Very illegal. Don't do that.
But it will be done.
I'm just saying it's at this. But if I really have to, and I really got to go, and I really have to pee, that is that option. You know.
Yeah. You know, Nana J, I never thought about that. Roll the skirt up and tuck it. Yeah, but see, the thing of it is, I'm kind of glad I'm not a dude because the whole urinal situation. One, I don't understand why they put them that close. And granted, I've only seen the urinal situations, mostly. Like movies, how they depict it in pictures and stuff like that. And there's like been twice that I at music festivals used a men's bathroom. And one time one of my kids was being honored as a scholar by a football team. And where we were at that level, we were quartered off. They split it. So on both ends, it was just men's bathrooms. They just put a different sign up and was like, ladies go in here, guys put up there. But it's where those gates cut it off. And I get it. It wasn't, they weren't going to pay for full security for like 500 of us in a stadium that holds hundreds of thousands. But it just, the urinals, to me, I don't know, but they seem pretty close together because I'm like, y'all like,
well, here's the thing. In situations like that where urinals are close together, one, it's really fucking weird. Number one. Number two, there's a true urinal etiquette. Okay. Whatever you see, you always, if you have no choice, then you stand next to the person. But otherwise, it is a good general rule to at least have one urinal space in between each other. That is a general rule. Now, if you have no choice and you have to stand next to somebody, you either look straight ahead or you look down. You do not look left or right.
And see, that's also what gets me is because, like the other night, I couldn't sleep and I stumbled upon a lot. It took me way too long to figure out what the hell they were talking about. It was, again, I thought they were talking about like a movie that came out like on a streaming service, and I wanted to know what the movie was called. I was so wrong.
God damn it, Infernal.
I was so wrong. If you have a choice to assert dominance, make eye contact, cross street. Oh my god. No! One thing I learned from Ghostbusters, never cross streams. Okay. But here's the thing. I'm glad I'm not a man because I would not, ain't no way I could stand at a urinal and whip my stuff out. Okay. I don't want the public air. And I guess that's what the universe decided.
Now, see, that's the thing. It's something just freeing about that,
Yeah, but here's the thing: there are a lot of guys that are like, "Oh, I'm so self-conscious about this, that, and the other." And in this live, the same guys that were like, "They're so self-conscious," I prefer to go to the urinals. What? Ain't no way. First of all,
here's the thing.
I truly think that if I was a man, I would probably have a no call, no show pecker.
And there's some people that do. I mean, that's actual thing. Some people that do. Some people they'll wait until a stall is free and then they'll prefer to go into a stall, and that's fine too. But
there's options.
Generally speaking, but there are options. If somebody is like, I get pee shy in a urinal, because they don't want to be all of a sudden in midstream and then some random dude comes up, said, stands right next to him and looks right at him and said, "How's it going?"
We don't need
And
that
here's
kind
the
of
thing,
friendliness.
We do not conversate.
Whoever designs bathrooms, specifically in the United States, y'all want everybody to see everybody's undercarriage, because there should not be these big old gaps that you can look into in the bathroom.
Yes,
Number
I
one.
hate the
Number
gaps.
two.
Yeah.
Number two.
Nah.
Why do y'all give guys more space? Because they got stalls and urinals, but you will give us women 2 to 3 stalls and tell us to make it work like y'all Smokey's mama from Friday. Absolutely not.
Make it enough.
All righty. That was, and again, I told y'all, start placing your bets for how far off I am, because I said that it looked like ocean water. That was the furthest thing from ocean.
It was not ocean water.
And this one, it looks like they're in a classroom.
Hey, a lot of movies shot on the hub start out like that, but let's go ahead with it. Let's see.
Yeah, but
Not
it
the
looks
hub.
it looks it looks like a hub classroom. And so that's why I'm stalling, because
Setting up with a casting couch.
will tonight be the night that I can. Here we go.
Hey, friend, I heard you got some piping hot tea fresh off the press from Chicago. Literally, fresh off the press. Friend, what's going on?
What's up, y'all? My name is Polonius Hart. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Nice to meet you. Speed this church bus up. We over here for mess. What's going on?
And this video will be about the Senator Emil Jones.
Oh, okay, friend. Is he running for election? You got to do a paper on him in school? What we need to know him for?
For those that don't know, he is the senator of the 14th District of Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, well, congratulations, Senator. Well, friend, we thought this was mess and drama. Is this all you got for us?
And my backstory on him is I dated him.
You did?
Got a secret, can you keep it? Swear.
Boy, friend, what you let fly out your ignorant throat?
Just so you guys know, I'm not lying about knowing him.
Don't come with receipts. I know you ain't got no receipts on the man. Please don't come with no receipts.
Here's a picture of me and him laid up. I done been to this man's house so many times.
You just shot my blood pressure. Oh, where's my pinnacle? I'm about to pass out.
I know his address, everything. I'm not going to disclose that and show that.
But I am so nosy. Friend, you spilling this man tea like this, and you got a picture of you in the bed. What? Oh.
Now, it's been a few months since I stopped dealing with him.
Friend, why you stop dealing with him?
I was going to make the video months ago, but the only reason why I didn't make the video is because, come on now, this is a politician.
Friend, did he not pay your rent? Did he miss a booty call? Friend, why you telling this man tea?
Works for the government. This man done threatened me so many times. He done threatened to sue me.
Oh, friend, why you didn't tell me before I showed my face? Wait a minute.
He done threatened to call the police on me and have them take me anywhere he wants them to take me.
Now we got to do the video like this. Boy, you got to warn me about stuff like that.
Now that I've got the courage and the strength to, speak out on it, I'm just going to put it all out on the table. I don't care anymore.
Oh, you going to spread it out on the table, friend? We got our fork, knife, spoon, everything, glass, everything. It's right here. We're ready to eat.
So let's get into the story on how I met this man in the first place.
We don't want to hear no more of this doggone mess and foolishness being in this man business. Y'all laying in the bed together and he a senator and he didn't want nobody to know that from Chicago. Do tell.
At the time, I was homeless and I was, going through a transition in my living situation. So I was staying with this dude. We're going to call the dude CJ.
Friend, go ahead and fast forward, because right now you sound like a little sneaky link, a little prostitute, But I ain't passing judgment. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like. Go ahead, baby.
CJ comes up to me one day. He's like, hey, the senator wants your number. And when he told me that, I'm just like, huh?
Oh, senator wanted your number? He must want you on the debating table.
So he tells me that, and I'm just like, whatever, give the man my number. So he ends up giving Emil my number.
And I saw y'all little comment, y'all blaming me for y'all algorithm being messy like this. Okay, I'll take it.
He's basically trying to offer me money to do, grown folk things with me.
I knew it. I knew he wanted you for a little sneaky link, just a little midnight snack.
Before I ended up getting his real number, he gave me his fake number. That's what Emil does. He gives people his fake number until I guess you pass the test so you can get the real number.
How we know we can trust you? Do you have messages? If so, we don't want to see them.
But here are the messages.
My.
So I go to his house, you know, he tell me he's lit, you know what I'm saying? He's in that mood, so we end up doing it.
This you just gonna take us right. Oh, my sugar is it's low, it's dropped.
And then after that, I kind of was just at his house like every day, like I damn near lived with him.
Wait a minute. It's up, go ahead.
I like to call them Diddy parties. Like he would like to throw parties where he would invite a couple of guys over, sometimes women, you know what I'm saying, and adult things.
I bet your most freakiest problem with the baby oil.
Before him, not gonna lie, I was not used to the more than one person. Like I don't do the 3-ways and all of that. Like I wasn't used to that. So he would like to get me intoxicated. You know, we would, you know, get high, you know.
I don't want no problems with bruh, man. All this is alleged, right? Or you went through this.
I also helped him with his re-election campaign. I'm going around passing out flyers, putting up signs in the neighborhood.
Friend, shut your mouth and keep on talking.
And he ended up not even paying me what he was supposed to pay me, what he agreed to pay me, because I didn't want to be with him.
He doing all that because he wanted to fold you up like a presser.
I'm going to just cut it off for now, and I'm going to just probably make like another video, because like it's hella crazy shit that I could talk about.
Cut the TV back on with a remote. Friend, you be encouraged. Do not call us back with no more of this mess. We got to turn the lights on. We don't want the people to see our faces and stuff, because I don't want them knocking on my door, baby. I don't play all of that. But you be encouraged. Call us back with part 2. Hurry up. They done seen me now. Might as well. You be encouraged. All right, call us back. Bye. Hurry up. Bye. Where do I get my friends from?
My. Ooh.
Nanny J said blame it on the scissor.
Well, goddamn.
He spilled all the tea.
Well, goddamn.
Now he said he was in transition regarding his housing. You was homeless. So, baby, he was paying you in the ability for you to sleep under a roof.
He was providing. Damn.
All right.
Just told all his business. Just
told everybody all his business.
Put it all
Everybody
out there.
All of
Yeah.
all out in the streets.
No
the streets
holds
now know all his
barred.
business. Like how you? Oh Lord.
Text messages and everything. Damn.
Put that shit on.
Pictures.
Number to real number.
And here's the thing. He's not gonna be able to deny it. He's like, is that your number? Yeah, well, yeah. How do you get it? Oh, you sucked my dick for it. What the fuck?
Well, here's the thing.
Things for it.
Homeboy went to his friend, like, hey, I ain't got nobody to say. His friend, because he didn't say he had met the senator first. He said his friend came to him and was like, the senator wants your number. Your friend is a pimp, sir.
Right?
Is your friend named
was
Slickback?
finding a situation for you to have a couch.
So is your friend named Slickback, sir?
I ain't never had a friend be like, hey,
the pimp name.
I got the senator to work. No, I did have a friend once introduce me to a former governor. And the only reason they introduced me to the former governor, because something came up and they brought me up. I'm a gigolo. Oh my goodness, way to go. They were all out to dinner because this former governor was like a longtime friendly friend of my friend. And they were talking about different desserts. And they had brought up at this particular place how I usually get 2 desserts and combine them into one. Former governor did not believe it. So my friend introduced me to him like, yes, she does. And after 5 minutes, you'll see. Yes, she does.
Just wait and see.
Yeah, but it wasn't no.
Uh-huh.
What the hell? What the? Nope. Again, y'all sent me this. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all, I see what it is. Y'all were like, you know what? Taz doesn't have an exciting enough life. We're gonna give her excitement through pressure getting worse and worse. What is? I don't. This looks like this. I'm gonna get canceled for this, but I've said worse. So here we go. This looks like little orphan Annie became elderly. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh,
All right. Let's see this.
There we go.
I'm intrigued.
Patricia, how are you? Oh. Annie, you're looking comfortable.
She said your shirt ugly.
Grab a plate. Make sure you try my potato. I couldn't. I had a really big breakfast.
She said your kitchen dirty.
Well, that's too bad. Your Harold says he loves it.
She said Harold liked her casserole and her.
Well, bless your heart.
Oh, I can't say that in church, girl.
Zevia, real ingredients, real delicious.
With the interpretation.
That's so great.
That's so fucking hilarious.
Booty hole. First of all,
the
I've
booty
been in
hole.
some church situations
Harold-
like that.
Said Harold say like your casserole and your booty hole. She
I-
said
I'm
your
in
kitchen
your
dirty.
heart.
Said, "Oh,
Okay,
I can't say that in church.
technically, I was right. Okay, that lady did look like little orphan Annie as an elderly lady. Okay, you
I
got to
saw
give
the
me that.
resemblance. I saw the
So,
resemblance. Yep.
It was
So,
either an
yeah,
elderly
you-
Nailed it.
little elf,
Yeah, I say it says
little
you say
little
bless your
orphan
heart.
Annie, or
Say bless your heart here. You get fucked up.
or a elderly Ice Spice. Either one. But yeah, I've been in that situation. And the bless your heart, baby. That bless your heart and
That-
aren't you special? Them cuss words. Them is
Yes.
them is
Said
words.
It
yeah.
can be
Look,
fighting words, depending. Yes.
right here in this little small conservative, very red town. Yeah, you say bless your heart, they're ready to fight. And
Yeah.
these are old white women.
Mhm.
Old white women, okay? Not white women, white, okay?
Mm-hmm. They used to talk
They're ready to
about
throw hands.
Harold
You say bless your heart, they throw hands.
Harold likes her cooking and her booty. The church would have. I'd have burnt the church down. Let me explain. I would have burnt the church. I would have burnt the church down. I'm not asking for no proof. I don't care at that point. The fact that you
So, she
you
said-
said,
So what she said your kitchen dirty. Oh shit.
Yeah.
She said your kitchen dirty. God damn.
and not just your kitchen dirty. That was your kitchen dirty, and you can't cook. Like, okay, there's
So your
There's a
kitchen dirty
woman-
and your food not seasoned.
there's a woman who admitted that the only thing she's allowed to bring to potluck is tuna salad. Right? I've seen her tuna salad, and it is the dictionary. It's the literal definition of tuna salad, like tuna, mayo, and she throws some pasta in there. Okay,
Okay.
there's really nothing else in there, and I'm like, nothing says your ass cake. And I was like, and now I understand. Now I understand why you make a big deal of the fact that you got a husband and you so worried that your husband gonna leave. He gonna leave for a sandwich because he hungry. And I'm not saying this on some misogynist stuff. Evidently, her
hot
husband
meal.
works a lot of hours, so he's the type that
So
have
here's the
some
thing.
lunch meat in the house, have something so he can eat. Like he's one of those like sun up to sundown.
So
Yeah, he gonna leave. If
Look,
somebody bring him the right Subway sandwich
So-
or Jim John.
one, it's gonna be like this.
Damn.
You could feed him, but if it don't taste good, he not gonna. All it takes is a bitch that uses a little bit of slap your mama. and a little bit, just a little bit of goddamn tahini, and then
just a touch.
he gone.
It could
Then he
be
gone.
it could be a whiff of any of that. He gone.
So he
Because
gone.
I
I mean, anything else you can add to it, your onion powder, garlic powder,
yeah, because when she said that, I
and
was
all that
like,
stuff
oh,
like that,
she
but-
must have like some really good, like it must be intricate. Because I've met some people where folks are like, oh nah, we gonna have like this pasta salad or this type of salad, such and such got to bring it. And when you see the dish, you're like, yeah, I understand.
Oh,
like,
okay, all right. I
like it's
see
some
why
gourmet
that's them
level
that
type
do
of
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, and I look, oh,
I
you
thought
can't
for a
cook.
second you were about to say that she used a tuna salad, like she took a can of tuna and like the salad, like the pre-made salads from like Walmart, and just dump the tuna in there.
I have seen someone do that. And when I tell you, I was so confused as to what was going on at first, because I was just standing there like, what? And then I was like, maybe they're just messing with me. Maybe because it was just the two of us in the kitchen. So I'm like, and then also this was a person who had cats. And so I was like, maybe this is something that they give their cats. I don't know. So I'm like, they can't be giving this to humans. Yeah. I left. I went down the street to Wendy's.
So no, I've made salads that I've had tuna mixed in with it,
Yeah.
But
like my dad likes to do that.
But yeah, and that's fine. If you want to take the pre-made bag and then toss and mix with tuna and whatnot, or make your own and mix in tuna, that's fine. But
like there's sometimes I want like a
tuna-
toasted croissant, like
But that's not
a
tuna
bed of
salad.
spinach.
That's a
Sometimes
salad
like
with
maybe like
tuna.
some cucumber. Put the tuna on top of it and have like a bit of like the lettuce or spinach with the tuna, like just to have like a crisp to it. But no, no.
But it's not. It's
It wasn't working. No,
it's
we're
a
not
difference
eating that.
between it's a difference between tuna salad and a salad with tuna in it.
Right. Definitely.
But okay, what is I don't know I'm not even gonna guess. I have no idea what I'm looking at in this thumbnail. I don't know if it's human. I don't know if it's dog. I don't know what this is.
Oh, here we go.
So
all right.
The sins from the last person are still in that water. Lord have mercy. Bro got dipped in pickle juice. The fisherman gear sending me down the river. Castaway. His baptism is sponsored by Mountain Dew. I know a good Brian when I see one. I know it. The Hulk and Shrek got baptized before him. Back to back. Baptized in Shrek. Swamp is a new one. Is that the same water John the Baptist was using? Who peed in the water? For real. Who peed in the water? We need to know. Woke up in the morning with pink eyes. That's unfortunate. Went in a sinner. Came out a Ninja Turtle. Cowabunga. The sins from the last person are still in that water. Lord have mercy. Bro got dipped in pickle juice. The fisherman gear is sending me down the river. This baptism is sponsored by Mountain Dew. My brother in Christ, there are still sins in that water. Too many sins. Dang, they slam dunked them in that pickle juice. What's the deal? Did they baptize them in green tea? Hold on.
Is that Lipton green tea?
100% brew. This baptism is sponsored by Mountain Dew.
You have to go be the spokesperson, Taz. Sponsored by
Okay, I
Mountain
now
Dew.
understand.
The
One,
sense
I
of the last
understand.
person still in there is diabolical.
I now understand why that was said. Okay, because of my bath bomb shenanigans when it comes to baptismal pools too, and the Mountain Dew reference. And now I understand why I couldn't tell what the hell was going on in that thumbnail. Jesus Christ. First of all, why is it green? Like, first of all, who looked at that and was like, yeah, we're gonna still get in there? Everything is clear.
So listen,
I
man.
witnessed baptisms where
his
people were.
His look on his face said everything.
Yeah, but I witnessed
really gotta go in
baptisms
this.
where you can tell the person who's in charge of that church's baptismal pool didn't do their due diligence. But because it's encased and the parishioners can't see like what the water looks like, and like they'll talk to the people like, you still want to do this? And some people are like, yeah, because there are some places like at my dad's church, they give you a swim cap, like you're completely,
Yeah,
that's
it
good.
could be
Like
me.
you can see
That could be me.
straight,
That couldn't be me. That couldn't be me.
straight up in there, and that looked
Mm-mm.
like that wasn't
Still-
even Mountain Dew. First of all, don't put some respect on Mountain Dew's name. That looked like peed out pickle juice.
Right. Right.
And I know somebody's gonna ask, Taz, that was very specific. Okay, once upon a time at 10
So
years
what-
old, I decided for 3 weeks the only thing I was going to drink was pickle juice, much to the chagrin of my granny and papa, because they had no idea that this is what I was doing. Where was I getting the jars of pickles from to drink the pickle juice? My uncle. Why was he buying them from me? Because he was sneaking out the house when he was supposed to be babysitting me. So for me not to snitch, I was
Oh,
drinking
you had a
pickle juice.
bargain. You were like,
Wasn't a lick of water or anything else going through my system.
Hey,
And then
listen.
I got,
Sometimes you gotta blackmail somebody just
Yeah.
a little bit, just a little bit.
but then I wasn't going to the bathroom. My body was like, we're gonna hold on to this because I didn't have like water like to flush my system out. So my body thought, oh, we must be trapped
this
on a
is-
desert island or
Said,
something.
oh, this is it.
We're gonna
So this is all
reserve
we got.
Yeah, so my granny was like, you're gonna have to drink some water. Like I finally cracked because I thought I was dying because I wasn't peeing, right? So I had to tell my granny. My granny is like, your parents are on vacation. I don't know how to explain this to your parents. Like she was not at fault, but I understand as an adult her panic. So she was like, okay, we got to get you. She took me to the hospital she worked at. They gave me some IVs. I had to go to the
Dad made herself sick on some pickle juice.
I need y'all to realize how deep I have always been into comic books, and also how naive I've been my whole life. I've been very sheltered for a very long time. I admit this. In the
Oh God.
this hospital, I yelled out, "Granny, I think I'm turning into the Green Goblin." I still remember because my uncle messes with me to this day about that. He was like, "Did you turn back into the Green Goblin?" Huh? Mountain Mist. He said it was Mountain Mist. But
Mountain Mist.
Yeah, I was like, I'm peeing out the green. My granny lost it. Okay, she lost. The nurses started laughing, and she's like, "Dear God!" And she's like, "No, it's just pickle juice." And I remember her when she get it together. She walked in because I'm now hysterical because I'm 10. Okay,
Right.
so my imagination, they're giving me adult information, like to understand my body, but I'm not mature enough to really catch what they're saying. So I'm like, oh, my parents gonna come back and I'm gonna be dead because it's Green Goblin. Like that's a Green Goblin was the. My granny comes in and she goes, "Oh, now keep in mind, my granny was not a cussing woman. Holy shit!"
You had the green pea?
She's like, "Why is it green and yellow at the same time?"
I was making my pickle transformation.
I mean, to be fair, I'd have been scared too. I would have been real freaked out by that.
And
That would have
also,
freaked me the hell out.
Same.
I don't know
same.
how long I actually went to the bathroom. To me, I promise you, it felt like I was in there for like 3 days. I'm very sure I wasn't. I'm very sure this was probably like within 5 minutes or so. But it was bad. I was banned from pickles. Like I think I was a teenager the next pickle. My granny wouldn't even have pickle slices in her. So if any of my relatives,
No.
and you wonder why all of a sudden the house that used to have like all the fixings for everything all of a sudden was void of pickles. And my granny used to like make fried pickles on the regular too. Why for a couple years it was a pickle dry house. Yeah, it was because of me.
You had a pickle drop. So,
They were like,
I'm
you
also-
can't have any pickles. You're cut
So they-
off.
the great,
All the way
There's a
off.
great pickle drop in '92. Like I don't know what to tell you.
Yes.
That's what it felt like. I'm very sure I was not in there that long. Like again, I was 10, so like length of time. I was like a puppy back then. Okay, length of time was very abstract with me.
So look, 3 hours it could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. You know,
right?
3
You in
minutes
there
it
for
could
a
be
while.
3 minutes. It could be 3 hours, 3 decades, 3. We don't know.
Oh, see, Sabrina, your cousin drank a big jar of pickle juice for $5. You and your brother Smart said no. I just kept drinking. First of all, I need y'all to realize I drank the pickle juice. I ate like 2 of the pickles and gave up on the pickles. What did I do with the pickles? I honestly don't know. I don't know what I did with the pickles. I don't know why I blocked that out. I probably chopped them up and like fed them to the squirrels in the back. I don't know. But I was drinking a pickle juice. I honestly don't know what I did with the pickles.
That's not good.
But when my
That's
granny
not good if
passed,
you don't remember what you did with the pickles.
yeah. Now, when my granny passed away, was there a little bit of panic in me? Yes. Did I scour through her house? Like, did I stick them in some place? And they've been there this whole time?
Right. Let's have a hiding spot. Just filled
Didn't
with
find
pickles.
any. Now they might be buried underneath the deck with my cat. That seems like something I would do, but I'm terrified to go digging around back there because my cousin lives in the house now. Because I'm afraid I might accidentally dig up the cat, and the cat's not buried in a casket. Okay. Although I made my grandfather like do a whole eulogy and whole funeral procession, I'm afraid that I'm gonna dig up, and then I'm gonna really be traumatized. So.
Right.
Yeah. And you know,
we don't need that. We don't want you traumatized.
We don't need the trauma. We don't
Oh
need
my!
the trauma.
First of all, in front of you should have beat somebody when you were. He said when I was a kid, another kid thought they bullied me by putting pickle juice in a cup and telling me it was Mountain Dew. I drank it and made eye contact. She stopped being mean after that. First of all, I'd have whooped her ass. You're not gonna tell me that this is Mountain Dew and give me pickle juice. Now, will I still drink pickle juice to this day? Yes,
Yeah.
there may or may not be a jar of pickle juice sitting on the kitchen table right now for reasons. I've learned moderation. Okay. But if you tell me that it's Mountain Dew, just like as much as I love chicken wings, drums, not flats, you flat lovers, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all don't like meat. Okay, wait a minute. That sounds bad. Pause. But if you tell me like, hey, I'm gonna get you some chicken wings and you bring me some cauliflower, and do I like cauliflower? Yes, but if you tell me it's supposed to be chicken and you give me I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna throat punch you. I'm not even a violent person, but I would whoop your ass. Pickle juice is good for muscle soreness. Secret, it's not good when that's all you drink for a couple weeks.
And quite frankly, it's like if you're the type that you consider cauliflower wings as wings, you need to be throat punched regardless.
Yes, yeah, I agree. I back that up 100%.
Now, have I steamed cauliflower, breaded it, and deep fried it? Yes, but I wasn't doing it like, oh, this is now chicken. No, I saw a recipe. It sounded good. I tried it. It was okay. Maybe I should have tossed it like in some Parmesan or something. But like I wasn't fooling myself. And the person making it was like, no, this is not an alternative for something. They got high one night and was experimenting and was like, hey, it's pretty good. Like the lady did deep fried pizza rolls and used them as croutons for her Caesar salad.
Oh, okay. Repurposed a pizza roll. All right. That's different.
That's some big back shit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's some big back shit.
Okay, what the hell is this?
What's going on? What?
Big back, big back, big back, big back.
You know, yeah. Hang on.
Okay.
All right.
Well, something's wrong with my brain because I promise you, this looks like a choir of Cooter biscuits.
I'm intrigued.
Does that mean that's what it is?
Cooter biscuits. Cooter biscuit.
Here we. I don't know why it looks like this to me, but here we go.
When is the grand closing? We need to know. Oh, y'all grilling burger skins, beef crackers. When is the grand closing? Y'all should close again. Smash burgers are the dumbest thing. No, they're not. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yeah. Bro selling memories of a burger. Damn economy got got is charring hemoglobin. I never had that sense of a burger. I'd rather come around when y'all ain't open. Same shit I scrape off the grill when my hamburgers are done grilling. Grilling straight beef stickers, I know them profits be hitting. How is he cooking that burger on the mirror? Bro, selling memories of a burger. I'll take 3 scab patties, please. Got a seed in the residue of a burger. When is the grand closing? We need to know. Oh, y'all grilling burger skins, beef crackers. When is the grand closing? Y'all should close again. Smash burgers are the dumbest thing. No, they're not. Yes, they are. When is the grand closing? We need to know.
Cooking burgers on a mirror.
That was like
Cooking
1/16
burgers on a mirror. When
of a
is the grand
smash burger.
closing?
He said they was selling meat crackers, deep fried hemoglobin.
When is the grand
Here's the thing,
closing?
I thought, okay, all right, maybe I'm the dumb one. I don't know, but I thought the smash burger was a regular patty that you like smash down flat. That was like sprinkling. That was like meat sprinkles.
Okay, so now I'm back. You know I can always hear you, even though I can't get to you in time, right?
What I do?
Drink my pickle juice if you want to.
Oh,
Go
Lord.
ahead. I will fight you.
Oh, Lord.
Oh,
everything in my wrist. Yes, it's in there for specific reason. Yeah, because in mine, I ate all the pickles. I did the hard work. You get to enjoy the fruits of my labor?
Yeah. I didn't want the pickles. What do you tell me?
They're my eating pickles.
Right, you're eating pickles. You didn't say that was you're drinking pickle juice. I'll be taking shots of it. Leave me alone.
Kevin sounded like he was about to do a Macho Man Randy Savage elbow drop on you if you touch his pickles.
The fruits of my labor.
You about to enjoy the fruits of my labor? I hate these pickles. I'll put in the work on these.
Okay, y'all remember the one time I said I wanted to make some fried pickles, and he's like, "We don't have pickles to fry, so we got a jar of pickles in the kitchen. Those are my eating pickles. Ain't you gonna eat them when I'm frying? I have to go to the store and get a whole nother jar of pickles to fry pickles.
Those are my eating pickles.
And then because it was a smaller jar, I was like, I might as well just fry up the whole jar. Because when you really look at it, a jar of pickles is like a bottle of wine.
Right.
Unless you're like putting it on a hamburger, you might as well just make, there's not as many in there as you think. So yeah. Talk about he can hear me. I thought you was in the shower. I didn't know
Like, don't you touch my pickles.
Yeah. Oh, Jay Tyler said, when is the grand closing? Here's the thing. I didn't know that video was in there, but that particular place is in Ohio. And I know because before I moved, somebody asked me that I want to go. I never saw a video of it. I saw a flyer of the burgers. I almost cussed in the church parking lot. Okay. They have like a 8-patty burger. That 8-patty burger looks like a regular burger. And I'm like, I'm not paying for quote unquote extra patty. First of all, you giving me thoughts and prayers of a burger. What do you mean?
Burger wafer.
Like what?
You have a burger wafer.
Like the one that I saw Ash on the flyer. Like, I don't know if this was like a grand opening promotion or whatever, but the ones, I think the least expensive one was like $12. I was mad. Like, no. And somebody said that they did a competition where they're like, do you think that you could eat this 12-patty burger? That's not a patty. That's all that is a
what?
That is the chalk dust that
it's
LeBron
the memory of a burger.
Dramatic about with at the beginning of the game. Like, that is that. No, because first of all, I've had smash burgers, and like you smash them down so much that you end up getting extra meat because it comes over the bun.
Right.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all the big bag shit that I do. Like if I get a smash burger, like especially if we're coming home to eat it, before I take a bite, I take a knife and cut around to get the extra meat off. I sit that to the side. Okay. I go ahead and eat my burger. I chop up and reheat that meat, put it on top of my fries with a little cheese. Instant meaty cheese fries.
Oh, there you go. Repurposed burger meat. I'm here for it.
Yeah, not even a slider, Sabrina. That like the sliders are thicker than that.
Right.
Like
some of them are real thick.
What? Them smash burgers remind me. Y'all remember the trend of the really, really skinny white girls that was walking around looking like the little stick figure aliens because they were like, yeah, I'm thick. Some of them got big butts because they were literally distorting their spine, walking around looking like lowercase and capital S's. That's what that smash burger looks like. Y'all can't tell me I'm the only one that came across them videos. I'm like, yeah, we're going to the club, and
I remember those. I remember that.
And all I could think about was, dang, where can I get a slinky? Like I wanted a slinky. I let her put some chili on it too. Yeah, when
those little skinny white girls had the what? Had them back arch just like that.
Yeah. And I mean, and they were so good at it that they were like walking around. One girl was like, well, she said she was twerking. Look, I can't twerk. Okay, I can't even do it. Okay, but this girl was twisting up, and she was just up on her tip, like going up on her tiptoes down, up on her tiptoes down. She said that was twerking. I was like, girl, the way you got that curve going on, you look like you got scoliosis. Like,
like you need a back brace.
The first person I saw, I was like, you know what? I'm glad that the scoliosis baddies are confident and they out here wearing what they want to wear and going out to the clubs. And then I looked in the comment section like, oh, she ain't got scoliosis. Let me erase my comment. I thought I was being supportive.
Right? Oops. My bad.
Gambit done hit me with the new phone. Who this?
New phone. Who this?
You know what? Gotta love my friend. Gotta love my friend. It does not look appealing, Lizette. I just And I think the place stopped doing it because there was one place up here. I think it was either Tuesday or Thursday. It used to run a special because I got it twice. When I just didn't feel like cooking. For a while it was a standard meal. You got 2 smash burgers and like this whole box full of fries. Great. Now, if you are type of person, this meal, if you like greenery on your burgers, this ain't the deal for you to get. Because it is cheese and 2 patties and condiments. There's no lettuce. No, they're not trying to pretend that any of this is healthy. Okay.
Right.
But I'm like, okay, I can rock with that. Them patties them patties look plus size according to what we just saw. That looked like a scab that I took off my kneecap in 1999. What did it be?
Yeah, it did look like a scab. Oh, yes. That's exactly what it looked like.
And I know that there's somebody out there defending it because
that's the best smash burger.
Said, no, look here. Yo, you just don't know. All right.
Like you can see through it.
When he get down like that, he smash it down like that. No, that's when it's the best.
And I want to know what it started off at because it couldn't have started off with much for it to be that thin. That's not even a regular like size. Like, no. And why did it look like some in the tool that they were using looked like some? I promise you, I feel like I've seen janitors use that to get gum off of stuff.
It was the grill cleaner.
It was definitely a scraper.
Yeah, with the grill scraper. That's what he was using.
Exactly, Nana J. They can have mine. What that little girl say the one time when she saw the cow put cheese on mine? Don't put nothing on mine. Give it to, donate it to somebody. To Trump. Donate it to Trump.
Oh,
Yeah.
So he'll eat it. He like it. He'll eat it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, make sure to put some extra grease and oil on that, so
That's all that
Bo-
can
so
be.
that way the
Go
boab
straight
bird
to the
can
Wait a
artery.
minute, is it even
Straight to
big
the
enough to
artery.
produce grease? Can it like it?
It was like
I
two,
mean,
two ounces of meat rolled
it
out.
looks like the coagulant that comes off of a medium rare steak that they just threw on the griddle right there.
Yes. Fry that up for you real
Said
quick.
Yeah, put it in the McDonald's wrapper.
Tasty.
Exactly.
Said fry it up and put it and fry it in deep oil. Fry that bitch in some oil.
Oh Lord. Okay. All right. Well, that wow.
And the bitch slide down to the stomach, so that way it gets to the arteries quicker.
Go ahead. I my good friend Garbage said that they will take my portion. Okay, they just chilling over in the corner. Just step on their foot. If you step on their foot, their mouth will open up and just slide it on into
right on in there.
Just step
right
on their
in
foot.
there.
Damn.
So now don't worry. I mean, if they open up because you step a little hard, but they open up and because you stepped hard, the scream is silent.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. It's okay though. It's okay though.
The scream is silent.
It's fine. They won't press no charges on you. No.
No.
They like all that.
And the only thing that they ask is that you just don't step on their foot.
Yeah. I mean,
simple. Keep it simple.
But
unlike with Trump,
they get hungry.
We don't mind changing my buddy's diaper. Real simple to change
they get
their
hungry.
diaper.
So you gotta assist. You gotta assist. Step on the foot. So they open up and you're like, okay, there you go. You gotta baby bird them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you gotta baby bird them.
I feel like the one guy that be popping up going, "You going to jail?" Should have been in that video. I feel like that.
Surprise, you going to jail.
Put mine right here. Put mine right
Go
here.
ahead.
I
Put
feel
it right
like
here.
that's because what was
That's crazy. Go ahead, put mine right here.
Meat cracker. Yeah, that was
That yeah.
not a meat cracker. No, that was a meat cracker. Because ain't
It was a meat
wafer
chips.
thin.
It's a meat
You can see
chips.
through the patty.
that looked like somebody chopped off an areola and put it on the grill. Houseway.
How you do that?
Is that
How
the
you do
areola that Janelle Monáe lost when she said bend over?
Oh.
And it's just the areola. How you get just the areola?
Right, like
And
with the grill
do that?
scraper.
With the grill scraper. How you do that?
Cause I'm like, I promise you, that looks like the thing that they use to get the little sticker tape stuff off at the dealerships.
So that's some voodoo shit right there. That's some goddamn voodoo shit. I don't trust that.
I don't either. Well, that brings us to the end of today. Thank you all for coming back so we can finish this out. Y'all will see them again on Friday because I know y'all be getting in your feelings. Y'all, the beginning of the week and the end of the week, I know y'all don't come for me, and that's fine. Okay, that is that is perfect.
Pause. Hold up. Wait.
Oh,
come for
everybody
you. Hold up.
Cincitaz.
Pause. When did this turn into a whorehouse?
I mean the most innocent of things, and they don't come out that way.
The whorehouse.
Just so y'all know, Thomas really has been thinking about the funeral plans all day because he was like, "Sis, why was you thinking that? Because I couldn't sleep. I don't know why you think things get rational when I can't sleep. They get real irrational shit.
It gets real interesting.
Because all the rational stuff. Because all the rational stuff is easy to take care of because it's rational.
The other night I Googled how to turn my skeleton into a drone. It's things are happening over here.
Oh. Okay? I can see you flying a skeleton around like a drone. What?
When I can't sleep, it just
somebody being spied on
Listen,
by a
all I say is
skeleton.
this. Twin, you making a flying skeleton? Funny as it would be, not gonna lie, that'd be the funniest shit. It would.
Facts. Mhm.
Also, fucking diabolical as well. I mean, that's some evil shit.
Yes,
and I love it.
because-
And it is funny as fuck. And
Yeah, and I thought
I'm
about
all
it
there.
'cause-
I'm all in for it.
I thought about it partially because, once again, doom scrolling. There's like a cemetery up here that's filled with like carnival workers that passed away. So the idea was like, wouldn't it be cool, since people like to be weird and go visit this cemetery, if just from behind one of the very large tombstones there was this drone skeleton that just started flying around,
started moving. Oh, I was scared the shit out of me.
So-
I'd be like,
yeah,
"Good
that's
night." Nope.
Now, be,
yeah.
again,
Just imagine
funny
the-
as hell. It would be funny as hell. Especially like,
I would definitely pee
2,
myself in fear.
2, 3 a.m. in the cemetery.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden you just see a skeleton just rise up and just start coming. I'm shitting myself. While
Yeah.
I'm running away, I'm
Right,
shitting myself.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to like put
Like,
the
if you
camera
know-
in there. Like I don't
Like,
want
I
to
could-
be
I could
on
do
the
my
premises.
best at trying. I could do my best in trying to run and hide. However, all you got to do is either A, smell for the, take a good big whiff and you can smell the shit, or B, you could just
Yeah,
follow the shit
yeah.
trail. And it'll
The
lead right
doo-doo
to
trail
because
all the way down.
Uh-huh.
My brain
I
be
see some
thinking.
shit like that. I'm shitting myself. I'm running away, but I'm shitting myself at the same time.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
because when each and every one of us, we have a fight, the fight or flight. All right.
Mhm.
Yes.
My default is flight. All right.
Flight.
My default
Yeah.
is
I'm a
flight.
flight.
Okay.
I think my default is
and if that
bargaining.
means if I had to, and if that means I have to, I may have to retire the brick and start adopting Thomas and start shoot people in kneecaps so I can fly. Hey, pow, pow. Boom.
Yeah, I think mine is negotiating. Yeah,
Mine
but
was-
usually, but 9 times out of 10, I'm going to probably either intentionally or accidentally be behind whatever needs to be run from, because it's me. Now, do I also run the risk of forgetting that I'm the person behind whatever we're running from? Also, yeah, I scared the shit out of myself with the damn skeleton. Even last night, I forgot that the skeleton something moved and fell, and I forgot to lock the light sensor, and I guess some type of vibration hit it, and the lights for the eyes popped on.
Oh,
That's all it took.
Taz was shooketh. Just
It
shooketh.
now, granted,
She
it
was
just took
shooketh.
me a couple seconds to realize it. Because, baby, listen, I was about to be out the back door, and before you go, was your brother-in-law there? He on his own, okay? So was all the stuff.
Said,
I was gonna
love
be
your
every
butt.
man.
Every
Call
man
me.
for himself. I'm
Yeah,
out.
Said,
was
I
gonna
love
be
your
outside,
butt.
call and beg, like, look, I just put in a call to 911. Somebody in the house. Where my brother? I don't know. In there entertaining. I don't know. I guess I got out.
Yeah, I heard some shit and I left real quick. Now you better come check it out, please.
But thank you all for a wonderful, great show. Just let everybody know. More than likely Thursday, we will have an expose. There is an update, an amendment regarding the Economy 2 Project 2025 coming from the Heritage Foundation, and I've already started going through it and the Anglo audacity of it all. So that will be brought to you. I'm still trying to work on the whole Candace Nolan's thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even get these videos to see the light of day now. Like, I uploaded immediately. They're like, no. I've moved around platforms. They're like, no. So I gotta figure something else out. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
We gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure out how to work on it.
creative. Yeah.
So thank you
Goddamn.
to my wonderful Fun News Friday co-host who decided to stop in on the Monday. So with that being said, y'all, I'm not gonna end how I normally end it because it's Monday, and it's one of the Mondiest Mondays, and I lost a nail. So don't be like the man in the locker room. Okay, don't touch yourself in public. And the way I've seen some of y'all content going here lately, I'm not going to tell you to touch grass. Go touch some ass consensually, but go touch some ass, even if it's just your own. But ask yourself first, okay? All right. Y'all be good. Try to be good at it. And we will see you tomorrow. All right. Bye, y'all.
Do it behind doors, not in the open.
Oh. Yeah, that too.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.
Turn the dial up, let the static fade away. We're building up the future, tracking every single day. Start the morning right, let the rhythm start to breathe. With the sound of coffee pouring, giving just what you need. From the sunrise spark to the late night glow, there's a space for your story and a steady undertow. When the sun goes down and the shadows start to lean, we close it all out with conversations with Jonathan. This is GCPR Radio, loud and clear, where every single voice matters, far and near. Yeah, we lock it in, connect the track, GCPR. Got your back, download the app on your phone today. iOS or Android, we're a click away. When the weekend hits, yeah, the energy shifts. Sundays bring the heat with a couple of gifts. The Kennedy effect gives us the hard-hitting news, breaking down the facts, clearing out the blues. Then Wayne Green Gambler step right into the zone. Rule from the position on the microphone, telling you what to watch, what's a hit, what's a miss. Then it's the villain's view for their random commentary bliss. This is GCPR Radio.